Hello, hello, my fellow anglers and friends of the great outdoors. Your old fishing buddy is here with a fresh forecast, and let me tell you, it's going to be a fascinating day on the water. Today, we are diving deep into what New Zealand has in store for us on Thursday, the 22nd of January 2026. You won't believe how the stars, the tides, and the glorious summer weather are aligning. Stick around to find out why this day might just be your next big fishing adventure, because some real surprises await us in the land of the long white cloud. First up, for all you freshwater enthusiasts, let's look at the majestic brown trout on this 22nd of January, with rivers and lakes having settled into their glorious early summer levels and water temperatures being just right. Brown trout will be actively feeding. You'll want to target those classic holding spots. Think deep pools, intricate undercut banks, and around submerged structures like snags or large rocks. My experience tells me that these wary fish will be seeking both shelter and prime ambush points. For gear, a light spin rod with small, natural-colored soft plastics or minnow-style lures, perfectly mimicking the bait fish, will work wonders. If you're a fly angler, a delicate presentation with small nymphs will be key. Keep an eye out for dry fly opportunities, especially with cicada or beetle imitations, as the warmer air might bring these terrestrials onto the water. Remember, stealth is your best friend when stalking these beautiful, often selective fish. Next, we have the energetic rainbow trout. These fighters are abundant in New Zealand's lakes and rivers during the peak summer, and January 22nd should be no exception. Look for them in areas with good oxygenation, such as river runs and lake inflows, or along drop-offs and weed beds in lakes where they'll be cruising for food. For lake fishing, trolling with a shallow diving lure or a tassie devil can cover a lot of water and entice a strike. For rivers, swinging a small, weighted nymph through riffles and runs is always a solid bet. During the long summer daylight hours, especially in the early mornings and late afternoons, you might even see them rising to hatches, making a well-placed dry fly a thrilling option. Don't be afraid to experiment with brighter colors for your lures or flies to grab their attention. And for those who love the saltwater action, Kahawai should definitely be on your radar. These incredibly strong and acrobatic fish are fantastic sport on light tackle, and they are very active around the New Zealand coast in January. You'll find Kahawai busting up baitfish schools in estuaries, harbour entrances, and along rocky coastlines. Keep an eye out for diving birds, and that's often your signal that Kahawai are feeding below. A medium spin rod with metal lures, soft plastics, or even a simple surf casting rig with a pilchard or squid bait will be effective. Casting and retrieving quickly can trigger their predatory instincts. These fish put up an amazing fight, making them a perfect target for a fun and active day. Finally, let's talk about snapper, one of New Zealand's most commonly caught and beloved fish. They prefer shallower coastal areas, often found around reefs and rocky outcrops. These are fantastic for a family fishing trip, ranging from 2 to 15 kilograms. You can often target snapper and kingfish on the same outing as they feed in similar conditions. A simple bottom fishing rig with fresh bait like squid, pilchards, or even a cut portion of another fish will do the trick. Early mornings and late evenings will be prime times for these delicious table fish. Now, let's break down the conditions so you understand the why behind our predictions. The weather for January 22nd, 2026 falls right in the heart of the New Zealand summer. We're expecting warm and largely sunny conditions across much of the country. Daytime temperatures will likely range from 20 to 22 degrees Celsius or 68 to 73 degrees Fahrenheit. Night temperatures will be comfortable, hovering around 13 to 17 degrees Celsius or 55 to 62 degrees Fahrenheit. Atmospheric pressure should remain stable, which is always a good sign for active fish. We're looking at 0 inches of precipitation, so no rain to worry about, and we can expect around 8 hours of bright sunshine during the 15 hours of daylight. Water temperatures in New Zealand's coastal areas and larger lakes will be comfortably warm. Sea temperatures will range from about 16 to 22 degrees Celsius or 61 to 72 degrees Fahrenheit, depending on your exact location. These stable, warm water conditions are ideal for increasing fish metabolism and encouraging active feeding across both freshwater and saltwater species. And the moon, my friends, the moon. On January 22nd, 2026, well beyond a waxing crescent moon, it will be illuminated by 14 to 16%, a few days old, and in the zodiac sign of Pisces. While some old tales link certain moon phases to fish activity, a waxing crescent, with its steadily increasing light, is often seen as a period of rising activity, especially around moonrise and moonset. For us, this means an added boost to the already favorable conditions. Considering all these factors, the warm, stable weather with no rain, comfortable water temperatures, and the waxing crescent moon, I'm confidently giving the bite a rating of good to excellent for New Zealand on January 22nd, 2026. The fish will be active and feeding, driven by the fantastic summer conditions. You might even call it a mini feeding frenzy in some spots. So my friends, grab your gear, pack some snacks and get ready for an awesome day on the water. I wish you all tight lines and ni vosta, ni cheshwi. May your catch be plentiful. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up if you found it helpful, and leave a comment below. What are your fishing plans for this week? What's your go-to summer lure in New Zealand? Share your insights and let's keep this fishing community thriving.